Welcome to this channel. Have you ever felt frustrated? You understand English perfectly. You read articles, watch movies, and follow conversations. Yet, when it's your turn to speak, the words just disappear. It's a common struggle. Millions face it. You are not alone. Today, we're diving deep into this mystery. We'll explore why this happens. We'll uncover practical solutions. By the end of this video, you will not only understand English better, but you'll also have the motivation and tools to speak with confidence. We'll learn through a captivating story. This story will illustrate key principles. It will guide you on your journey. Get ready to transform your English speaking. The story of Elara's echo. Elara lived in a small, bustling town. The town was nestled between towering mountains and a shimmering river. Her dream was grand. She wanted to travel the world. She wanted to connect with people from every corner. English was her key. She spent hours studying. She devoured grammar books. She memorized vocabulary lists. Her comprehension was remarkable. She could follow complex documentaries. She could read classic novels effortlessly. Yet, a silent barrier stood firm. When she tried to speak, her voice became a whisper. Her thoughts tangled. Her confidence crumbled. One crisp autumn morning, Elara sat by the river. She watched the leaves drift by. A profound sadness weighed on her. She saw tourists laughing nearby. They spoke English fluently. Their words flowed like the river itself. Elara longed for that freedom. She felt like an echo. She could hear, she could understand, but she couldn't project her own voice. A wise old woman approached her. Her name was Anya. Anya had eyes that sparkled with ancient knowledge. She carried a basket woven from reeds. "Why the long face, child?" Anya asked gently. Her voice was like the soft rustle of leaves. Elara sighed. "I understand English, Anya. I truly do. But I can't speak it. It's like my tongue is tied. My mind goes blank." Anya smiled knowingly. "Ah, the common silence. Many suffer from it. You are not alone in this forest of frustration. Tell me, Elara, how do you learn a song?" Elara was puzzled. "A song? I listened to it. I read the lyrics. I understand the rhythm. And then?" Anya prompted. "Then I try to sing it," Elara replied. "Sometimes I hum along. Sometimes I sing in my head." "Precisely," Anya nodded. "You listen. You comprehend. But until you vocalize, until you produce the sound, the song remains outside you. English is much the same. You have been a brilliant listener. You have been an eager reader. But have you been a bold singer?" Elara looked down. "Not really. I fear making mistakes. I fear sounding foolish. And that, my dear Elara, is the root of your silence," Anya said softly. "Fear is a heavy cloak. It smothers the voice. Let me tell you a story. A story of a different kind of learning. A story of the whispering woods. Anya began her tale. In the whispering woods, there lived a young bird named Kiko. Kiko was an exceptional listener. He could identify every bird call. He knew the rustle of every leaf. He understood the language of the wind. Other birds sang beautiful melodies. Kiko admired them. He understood their songs perfectly. But he never sang himself. He feared his voice would be weak. He feared his melody would be imperfect. One day, a great storm hit the woods. The wind howled. The trees swayed violently. Kiko was swept away. He landed far from his nest. He was alone. He was scared. He needed to call for help. He tried to mimic the calls of his family. He knew their unique chirps. He had heard them countless times. But when he opened his beak, only a faint squeak emerged. His understanding was perfect. His execution was not. Days passed. Kiko grew weaker. He saw other birds. He understood their worried calls. They were searching for him. He desperately wanted to respond. He needed to produce the sounds they understood. He remembered a specific melody. It was a call his mother used. It meant, "I am here, I am safe." He had heard it 1,000 times. He knew every note. He knew every nuance. But his throat tightened. His fear gripped him. One evening, a wise old owl landed near him. The owl saw Kiko's distress. "Little one," the owl hooted gently, "you understand the forest's symphony. But you must also become a part of it. Understanding is the ear. Speaking is the voice. The two must work together. How can you expect your voice to be strong if you never use it?" Kiko explained his fear. "I'm afraid of sounding bad. I'm afraid I'll never sing as beautifully as the others." The owl blinked slowly. "Beauty comes with practice. Strength comes with effort. Start small, Kiko. Mimic the quietest sounds. The gentle rustle of leaves. The soft drip of water. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for production." Kiko took the owl's advice. He started by mimicking the whisper of the wind. He wasn't trying to sing a song. He was just making sounds. Then, he tried the soft chirps of crickets. Slowly, very slowly, his vocal cords began to awaken. His fear began to lessen. He wasn't performing. He was simply practicing. One morning, he heard his mother's distinct call. It was a desperate, searching sound. This time, Kiko didn't hesitate. He took a deep breath. He remembered all the times he had heard that call. He remembered the feeling of safety it brought. He pushed out a sound. It wasn't perfect. It was a little wobbly. But it was his voice. It was a response. His mother heard it. She responded instantly. Her call became joyful. Soon, Kiko was reunited with his family. He learned a profound lesson. Understanding is powerful. But action, even imperfect action, is what creates connections. From that day on, Kiko practiced his singing every day. He didn't just understand the forest's language. He spoke it. He became a vibrant part of its chorus. Anya finished her story. She looked at Elara with warmth. Do you see, Elara? You are Kiko. You have absorbed the sounds. You understand the meaning. Now, you must produce them. This is where slow English and shadowing come into play. These are your gentle rustles, your soft chirps. Elara's eyes brightened. Slow English. Shadowing. Anya explained, slow English is not about speaking slowly. It's about listening to English that is spoken clearly, at a pace that allows you to truly hear each word. Not just the meaning, but the sounds, the intonation, the rhythm. Think of it like listening to a song at half speed. You catch every note. You understand the melody's structure. You need to absorb it deeply. This is like listening to a podcast designed for learners. They often speak at a measured pace. They use clear articulation. They simplify complex sentences. This allows your brain to process the sounds more effectively. It helps bridge the gap between understanding and production. Your brain needs time to recognize the patterns. It needs to internalize the sounds. Slow English gives it that time. It's not about being slow forever. It's about building a strong foundation. Imagine building a house. You wouldn't rush the foundation. You lay each brick carefully. Slow English is like laying those bricks. Each word, each phrase, becomes a solid part of your mental library. It reduces the cognitive load. When you listen to native speakers at full speed, your brain is working overtime just to keep up with the meaning. With slow English, the meaning is clearer. This allows your brain to focus on the sounds. It focuses on the rhythm and the flow. It helps you unconsciously absorb the natural intonation. This is crucial for sounding more natural when you speak. Many learners find that they understand written English much better than spoken English. This is often because spoken English involves many subtle features, linking words, reductions, stress, and intonation. Slow English helps you tune your ear to these features. It helps you recognize them. It helps you reproduce them when you speak. It's about quality over speed. It's about deep processing. It's about training your ear to hear what you need to reproduce. It's about creating a strong internal model of correct pronunciation and rhythm. This helps you avoid common pronunciation errors. It helps you sound more like a native speaker over time. It's not about memorizing rules. It's about internalizing sounds. It's about building muscle memory for your mouth and tongue. Think of it as a workout for your ears and brain. The more you expose yourself to clear, deliberate English, the more easily you'll be able to produce it. It prepares your mouth. It prepares your mind. It prepares your confidence. It's the foundation for fluency. It's the stepping stone to speaking naturally and effortlessly. It breaks down complex sentences into digestible chunks. It allows you to grasp the syntax and grammar naturally. It's like learning to walk before you run. You take deliberate steps. You focus on balance. You focus on coordination. Slow English provides that structured, deliberate learning environment. It's designed to reduce frustration. It's designed to build confidence. It's about making the learning process enjoyable and effective. It's about truly absorbing the language, not just skimming the surface. And shadowing? Ilara asked, intrigued. Shadowing, Anya continued, is where you become the echo, but with a twist. You listen to a native speaker. Then, you try to speak at the same time as them. Not after. Not before. Simultaneously. It's like being their shadow. You don't worry about understanding every single word. Your focus is on mimicking the sounds. Mimicking the rhythm. Mimicking the intonation. You become a vocal mirror. This forces your mouth and tongue to make the shapes and movements necessary for English. It builds muscle memory. Think of it as physical training for your vocal cords. Imagine learning to dance. You don't just watch the movements. You try to replicate them. You try to move your body in the same way. Shadowing is that kind of active, physical practice for your voice. You're not translating. You're not analyzing. You're simply producing sounds. This bypasses the analytical part of your brain that often freezes up when you try to speak. It trains your mouth and tongue to form English sounds naturally. It helps you overcome the fear of speaking. Because you're focused on mirroring, you're less focused on perfection. You're just focused on producing. It's a powerful way to improve your pronunciation. It improves your intonation. It improves your fluency. It helps you sound more natural. It's like learning to play a musical instrument by ear. You hear a melody. You try to reproduce it. You don't necessarily understand the music theory behind it at first. You just focus on making the right sounds. Shadowing helps you internalize the rhythm of English speech. It helps you speak with a more natural flow. It reduces hesitations. It builds confidence by making the act of speaking less daunting. You're not creating sentences from scratch. You're simply copying. This lowers the pressure. It makes speaking feel more achievable. It's a bridge from understanding to speaking. It closes the gap between your passive knowledge and your active production. It trains your ears to listen deeply. It trains your mouth to speak clearly. It's a direct route to improving your spoken English. It's an active exercise. It's not just passive listening. It's about engaging your vocal organs. It's about building a connection between your ears and your mouth. It helps you develop a natural cadence. It helps you speak with more confidence and less effort. It helps you break free from the mental block. It helps you activate your speaking muscles. It is a dynamic and effective way to turn your understanding into fluent speech. It's a practical, hands-on approach. It's about learning by doing. It's about making noise, even if it's imperfect. It's about embracing the process of vocal production. It helps you feel the language in your mouth, not just in your mind. This is how you move from understanding to truly speaking. So, Anya concluded, start with slow English podcasts. Listen intently. Let the sounds wash over you. Then, choose short segments. Shadow them. Don't worry about perfection. Just make the sounds. Practice consistently. Little by little, your voice will emerge from the shadows. Your fear will dissipate. You will no longer be an echo. You will be a clear, strong voice. Elara felt a surge of hope. She thanked Anya wholeheartedly. From that day on, Elara committed herself. She found podcasts designed for English learners. She listened to them during her walks. She listened as she cooked. She listened as she tidied her small home. She started shadowing. At first, it felt awkward. Her voice stumbled. Her tongue felt heavy. But she persisted. She remembered Kiko, the little bird. She remembered his journey from silence to song. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Elara's confidence grew. Her voice became clearer. Her words flowed more easily. The fear that once suffocated her melted away. She wasn't just understanding English anymore. She was speaking it. She started engaging in small conversations with tourists. She asked for directions. She offered recommendations. Her interactions grew longer. Her stories became richer. She discovered the joy of connecting. She experienced the thrill of sharing her own thoughts. Your journey to fluency. Just like Elara, you have the understanding. Now it's time to find your voice. Remember the core principles. Slow English for fluency. Immerse yourself in clear, deliberate English. Allow your brain to absorb the sounds. Allow it to internalize the rhythm. Find podcasts or audiobooks specifically designed for learners. These resources are your foundation. They are your safe space to practice listening. They build your comprehension without overwhelming you. They teach your ears to recognize the nuances of spoken English. They prepare you for the next step. Then, embrace shadowing. This is your action step. This is where you actively engage your voice. Mimic the sounds you hear. Don't think. Just speak. Don't focus on translating. Focus on producing the exact sounds. Start with short phrases. Move to sentences. This will train your mouth. It will train your tongue. It will build the muscle memory you need for fluent speech. It bypasses the mental block. It forces your vocal cords to engage. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. You don't just read about it. You get on and try. You fall. You get up. You keep trying. Eventually, you ride. Shadowing is that kind of hands-on practice. This journey requires consistency, not perfection. Speak a little every day. Even if it's just for 5 minutes. The cumulative effect is immense. Embrace your mistakes. They are not failures. They are stepping stones. They are proof that you are trying. They are opportunities to learn. The fear of sounding imperfect is the biggest hurdle. Overcome it by simply doing. Make sound. Make noise. Make progress. You understand English. That is a powerful starting point. Now, let's unlock your speaking potential. Transform your passive understanding into active, confident speech. Take action today. Start with one slow English podcast. Then, choose one sentence to shadow. Repeat it until it feels a little more natural. Don't wait for perfection. Start speaking now. Your voice is waiting.